Hey y'all, it's me, Dree. So, on the last message, we talked about what happens after you finally let go of something. When you stop reacting, when you don't engage, and you let the wave pass, and then it comes back. That thought, that feeling, that pull. And I told you that that's not the pattern restarting, that it's just an echo. That's just what's left over in your system after you stop feeding it with a pattern. And your only job at that point is to not pick it back up again. But now, today, I think we need to talk about what happens after that, because I'm getting that this is where people tend to reopen the loop. And they don't even realize that they did it. So basically, once the echo fades, the pattern doesn't come back the same way. It doesn't come in chaotic. It doesn't come in obvious. And it doesn't come in looking broken. The pattern, it basically upgrades. It cleans itself up. It fixes its delivery. It removes the parts of the pattern that exposed it the first time. And now the pattern shows back up looking almost right. And sometimes the pattern, it doesn't even come back in the same person. It could be a different face, a different situation. It's the same pattern. It's just being presented in a different form. And this time it's refined. And when it shows up this time, you do feel the pull. It feels like something arrived that's important. It feels like what landed in front of you actually matters. It feels like something you should definitely lean into. But right underneath that is something else. It's pressure. That's when something isn't fully clear. Something isn't fully settled. Or something is asking for your energy before it's been fully earned. And this is where you have to get really honest with yourself. Because most people don't lose the boundary because they don't know better. They lose it because they try to ease the pressure. And what does that look like? They start adjusting. They respond sooner than they really want to. They explain themselves when they really didn't need to. They can soften their stance to keep things smooth, or they give just a little bit just to see if the pressure eases any. And that is the moment the pattern gets back in. Because a real boundary is not just saying no to something that feels bad. A real boundary is this. You don't compromise any part of yourself in order to make something or anything feel easier. Not your timing, not your clarity, not your standards, and not your sense of peace. A boundary is when you don't move just because something else feels uncomfortable. Because that discomfort, that feeling of pressure, no matter how small it is, that is not yours to fix. And this new version of that pattern, it'll make it feel like it is yours to fix. What it'll feel like is you telling yourself, if I just respond, this situation will settle. Or if I just explain, this will make better sense. Or if I just meet it halfway, this could actually work. But that is the trap. Because at this level, you don't meet it halfway. You don't shape things into alignment. And you don't help things become what it should have been from the start. At this level, you decide based on how it enters. And the rule here is simple. If it comes in with pressure and you feel yourself needing to adjust in order to hold it, then that thing, whatever it is, it doesn't get access. And that is the boundary. There's no overthinking, no second guessing, no proving it first, just no. Because you've already done the work. You already saw the pattern. And you already let it fall. You already broke the loop completely. And this part, when it comes back and you feel pressure, this is the part where you keep the loop closed. So if this one landed for you, if you're starting to see where you've been letting things come back in, then I want to ask for your help in growing this channel, because there are a lot of people waking up right now. And a lot of those people, they're stopping at awareness. But they also don't know how to hold the line after they do that. So please, like my message, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, please send your energy into this space so I can keep bringing through the next levels of the work that we still have to do. And remember, where there is love, there is light. I'll see y'all again soon.